Welcome to the C1D Paintball Podcast. You can listen to us on Spotify, Facebook, and YouTube. Be sure to join our Discord. It's the best place to connect with other paintball fans, talk strategy, share stories, and show your love for the game.
Huge news, Roy. The C1D Paintball team has a podcast. Yes, that's right, Dick. Wild bunch, those C1D fellas. Tune in every Sunday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time for an amazing podcast.
Dad, come on.
Always remember at the end of the day, it's just a
Oh, wow, that cut off a little quicker than I thought.
Hey there.
How's it going?
It wouldn't be an episode with only me and Mike if we didn't just slide into first base face first and get tagged out. I'm Andrew. Welcome to the C1D Paintball Podcast. And as you heard, it's me and Mike tonight. And although I've got a peanut gallery here, because as those of you that are like watching this on non-Spotify, hey Dave, how's it going? Can see I am in a strange environment. I'm actually on vacation. And on vacation, just a few hours ago, I actually went out to Moncton Paintball, which was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to talk about that a little bit more towards the end of this episode, because I want to have the king on and do it and talk about it, because it was really great. But we're going to talk about what I'm going to talk about. The last time you played, Mike, because I was lucky enough to sneak one in today without you guys.
Yeah, I wish I could have been there, but man, that's quite a hike for me. Yeah, we not this weekend, obviously, but the previous weekend, we have about 8 guys, 10 guys or something out at Lancaster Paintball, our yearly beloved. Yeah. Shotgun, no more CO2. It's here now. We went to Lancaster Paintball, and it was a little wet beginning of the day, but I tell you what, everyone who skipped out for rain purposes missed out, because it was such a beautiful day. We had such a good time. We managed to play on all the fields that day, which is pretty cool. Quite a bit of fields there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think they got 5 going now, and we managed to play on 4 of them. We played on 4 of them. We played a big game with 2 of them. It was an awesome day. I love that field. I love getting back there and seeing Tyler, and Dave and Tyler have been very busy. Very, very busy. Yeah, Dave said they missed out on a good day. Just the one, what was Vinny Hill? What do you call it?
They called the field Vimy Ridge.
Vimy Ridge,
the trenches.
Yeah, so
I've been to Vimy Ridge, so they had to impress me, and they said, we put trenches in there.
So many. The first year we played, there was no trenches. It was just an open field, which is really cool. But then they put one big trench system through the center, which we utilized 2 years ago. And then Dave just went wild with the backhoe or whatever they got up there. They got a whole complete trench system now connected to other trench systems. Very, very cool. It makes for a wicked map. But we started off and we played a few games there in the rain, of course. Just very, very light rain, and it made for some really cool footage, I thought. I don't know how your footage came out, but
oh yeah, I think I've actually tomorrow's video is actually already one of the games from there.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so, last time we went there, I made a full game, the attack and defend. But I just did a montage. Like I went back to my roots. I just did a little montage of the day because we didn't play too many games, but we had a blast in every single field. What was the second field we played in? I think your favorite. One of your favorite fields,
yeah. I don't know what they're calling it, but I called it the whole video series. I called the day Grasslands because it's just that tall grass in there that's it's so utterly unique. And as we walk up, we realize, oh man, there's been some wicked rain here. So a lot of the grass is maybe 2.5, 3 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And there are some that's still standing, but not that much. So all of a sudden there is a bit more open, but everybody's hunched over. And immediately your boots and your pants are soaked because all that heavy grass is it. So,
Dave was reffing all day.
You know what, Dave? You did a great job doing that too. And one of the things I appreciate is even when you play just hacking around rec ball with guys like us, is the ref just lets you know, like, okay, now it's 4-on-3. It's like, otherwise me and Jeff, like that story we had from a couple of years ago, the two old guys are baking in the sun because nobody knows how to count.
Yeah, no, that was perfect. That was excellent. Like every single time someone got out and he saw him, he was right on it. The only complaint I had about Dave's reffing we fixed pretty quick was the 1, 2, 3 go was just the go. And I'm like, because I'm always waiting for the countdown no matter where we go, and it's 3, 2, 1 whistle or something, 3, 2, 1 go. And I'm just standing there not quite ready because I haven't heard the countdown. It's just like go, and I'm like, oh shit. There's 2 games. I was like, wait a minute. But yeah, we had a blast. But what I did notice about that field is I don't know the actual directions, north, south, east, west, but I'm just gonna for in my head, I would think that the train tracks are north, maybe. So I'll use that as the north side.
Sure.
When you're on that side of the field, the train track side, you can see with the way the grass was bent over, you could actually see them spawn. You could see where they were spawning, basically. So
they're so far away.
Yeah, they are really far away. So you lose them once you start running around. And if you run down in the tree line, it kind of goes downhill. But what I noticed the second game that we played on the opposite side, south side or whatever, you can't. You're actually kind of downhill a little bit, and you actually can't see. Yeah. So I get over there, and I was expecting to be like, all right, I know where they're going to be. I'll let you know where they're running. And as soon as we get over there, I'm like, oh my God, I can't see a thing. So that makes for a hectic beginning of the game.
The tree line, which I never considered in play previously in the years we've been there.
I found out very quick that it was in play when Tyler was hiding in there.
When the owner of the field goes there, that's usually a good spot.
He had a fully automatic custom 98. It was pretty wicked. It sounded like a speedball gun. I got it was the first game on that field. I was going up on that tree line, but I wasn't in the tree line. I was on the tree line walking. I didn't quite know where the bounds were. And all of a sudden I got pelted from the right side, and I ducked and covered, and then he finally got me. And I was like, I walked back to Dave. I was like, I think I just got shot by a speedball gun. I don't know who's using one of those. Then all of a sudden I see the owner walk out, and he's got a custom fully automatic 98. It was absolutely wicked.
Jay got me. Jay got me with one shot at ridiculous Jay lengths, like just boom through the grass. Good shot
with a pump. With a pump at that. I always forget what it is. I remember going back and forth with the Explorer for a few minutes to kind of figure out what marker it was that he uses, but super cool. He let me shoot it later in the day. That thing is smooth as butter. I don't know if I'd maybe play with it for like a game, but I don't think I could play like a full day with pump. I'd get absolutely destroyed. But man, those things are smooth as butter. It's might as well be a sniper as far as I'm concerned. Those things are amazing.
I liked seeing him there too, because he's the most veteran guy. He's been playing for many years actively, and when he went in there, I was going to ask him at some point, have you ever played something like that? But as soon as he gets in, he goes, I've never done this before. He says, it reminds me when the guys started playing and they talked about, going, what is it, Outlaw Ball? This Thomas, the real Thomas Bork, says Outlaw Ball, and it's like, yeah, it still exists. So don't worry, everybody. You got to sign a waiver. It's all in the up and up.
Yeah, I mean, they used to have like just like old farm fields and stuff with hay bales, or just cutting out a piece of forest and putting some boundaries up. I mean, that's raw paintball right there, and it was so cool.
Plus, you got Lee, who, of course, he played with us on D-Day and he's involved, and he showed us the layout, and behind the barn, there's another field that would link everything in a big U.
Yes.
And he says he had the plans for it, and it's like, that's fantastic. And then all of a sudden I see, wow, you could actually have a really cool game, almost like a battlefield style thing where you push people back, you zone them back in scenarios.
Yeah, like, each field is a zone, and that would be really cool.
Imagine running that with like, you don't have to have hundreds of people. You have 16 people per side. So you have like 4 little squads in there, and how unique that is, and how absolutely unique. And by the way, I like the weather because it always adds ambiance. Like what it did to the grasslands was pretty wild. And into the trenches, you forgot quickly that there was mud there.
Yeah, it actually wasn't that bad. I was expecting it to be a lot worse with all the rain that they had, and then the rain we had that morning. It was actually not too bad. I got right down, like, I mean, I obviously got dirty and wet, but I didn't get like covered in mud, and I was right down in those trenches. It was the first game I actually got into an epic battle. It was in that video that I posted with the owner, and he was on the hillside trench, just a very small little trench that they put out over there, and I was in the big trench system, moving my way up. And I was actually trying to get Connor, who was like up almost on top of the bunker on the top of the hill. He was like shooting up over it. So I got my eyes on
he
him.
got me from up there.
I had my eyes on him, and then all of a sudden I heard that custom 98 coming. And instead of ducking, all I did was got behind the tall grass, because the way they pushed the trenches up, now the tall grass is at the top of the trench. So it's not just like you have that extra bit of cover. We're using those very good balls for the weather for what we're doing, but for some reason they were breaking on that grass, so I'm just hiding behind the grass, and they're just coming through, and you could see them whizzing by the camera. And I was on MagFed. I think I had like 3 rounds left, and I managed to get them with one of those 3. I had a bonus ball at the end, and I apologized. But that was an epic battle in the trenches. Dave mentioned next time we go out there, he mentioned, and I think it would be pretty intense. It would definitely be close combat, but an all trench game, or it's just the trenches, because the trench system's pretty wild, and they're all kind of connecting and stuff. So
the Wiggles and the Harlem Globetrotters are in the house. So can you bounce? Yeah. Just bounce. Yeah.
what the hell? Is this an ad?
This is a kid's song, which, before we break any restrictions on, it's a song called Bounce Your Balls, and it does tell you to take out your balls
and bounce them.
Bounce them on the floor or against the wall, right? Which is, I mean, who am I to judge?
Dave said, yeah, so if you go on the grass, you're out. It's like grass is lava. I think that would be pretty fun. It'd definitely be close combat. But the way I explored most of them, but I didn't really get to. It was more like getting into cover because you're getting shot over that hill. But yeah, super awesome what they got going on there. Props to them for always continuing to build those fields and grow them up. They have a 5th field that we didn't play on that's very similar to the Grasslands one. He mowed through a bunch of stuff.
Lee sent some other plans for that. I don't know if he wanted them public and that, but what he'd like to put there, because that would go to the connector field behind the barn.
Yep.
And if he puts that there, it really becomes a scenario court. And you think on the back end of Vimy Ridge, between that and the literal frickin' railroad line, there's also unutilized space there. You can put anything, preferably buildings.
Yep.
Cuts off the sound in that.
Yeah, he's got quite a bit going on there. I'm excited. I think we're going to try to get, I think the date that we have picked out, we're not going to make it, but I'd like to get back there again, or even if we just.
Yeah, I just randomly took that date because I was thinking more fall. Fall might be interesting on it. Especially like you think of the expanded forest area.
Yes.
Which, I mean, that would be amazing.
We played a big game on so there's a speedball on the opposite end. There's a speedball field, which is more like a hyperball or like a Capital Combat Zone where there's a few buildings, lots of tires, small, compact, like crunching head to head. We played that the previous 2 years, or maybe we didn't play that last year. We played it the first year, I remember. But we didn't play that as a standalone field this year. What we did was there's that, and then there's the forest field, which is, I think, now maybe one of my favorites. It's so hard to pick. They're all so unique in their own ways. But I had a blast in the forest. It was so like overgrown, but not in a bad way.
And that's like become over 3 years. That's become just really a real jungle.
It's so good. It's like Vietnam style. I've been playing that. There's a game in beta right now, game testing. No, I can't remember the name of it. Oh, Hell Let Loose, but it's Vietnam. And
wow.
It's so immersive when you're going through the trees and the thick bush and stuff like that. And then an enemy just pops up. And that's exactly where my mind went when we spawned on that second game, like deep in the woods there. It was wicked when we were walking through the right, all the trees bent over and stuff. And
that was me. And Lee was the third with us, wasn't he?
Yep. And
that was pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, and James. It was a 4v4, and that's became, I think, one of my favorite maps. But playing in a big game like that with the two maps put together was really cool. Although it kind of made it more interesting not knowing where the boundaries were, or that there was a fence that would cut us off. So we snuck over to the left side, and we realized that we couldn't get through, and we had to go back. But it makes it really cool not knowing. It's another reason why I love going there. I love Warzone. We have amazing days there, but I know the fields pretty much by heart. I know all the angles. But when you go to a place like that and you're in the middle of the woods and you don't know if someone's going to be behind you, left, right, above you in the trees, who knows? Connor, I knew he was going to be in that big pine tree, but I forgot where it was. And as soon as I saw a pine tree shooting at me, I knew it was Connor.
You think about when you're a big pine tree like that, ideally you've got your back covered because of the way he plays it. But
hey, Lee,
fall is definitely an awesome time to play. The landscape naturally changes. Oh yeah, that would be absolutely wild. We like that, and same thing with Warzone. That's my favorite time of year to play. But that one, I mean, be pretty. Well, we're going to see. The area he pointed out behind the jungle too is a forested area, Woods Ball, and it looked a little. They were clearing a bit of it out. And once they get rid of those bugs, when they die off a bit in the fall, that will probably be more welcoming to actually go in there.
Oh, God, they were starving because they couldn't come and get us in the rain. But as soon as that rain let off, man,
they were not starving. Max has still got a couple of them on the side of his face here.
Oh, poor buddy. Yeah, got a little paintball snack. I heard
you got a paintball snack. Have you washed that out of his coat yet, Court? No, it is still in there. And actually, I did catch some paintball today. I did play. I want to have a standalone episode on it. So if Moncton Paintball, where I went today, thinks, oh, he just mentioned at the end of the episode or blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, no, I want a full featured thing on it.
Right.
Let's go through the footage. But I did go. I was in the area about half an hour away from Moncton Paintball. And of course, that's the home field for the King. That's the home field for Maritime Paintball Podcast.
Yes.
and the Beard himself, of course, Bradley Odell, and I went down there and I played. I got 3 games in. I got some really good drone footage. Amazing people. I had some of these guys like, no, this is the only place I play, and I'm sitting there. And one thing I wanted to say is, like what Brad and I'll call him the King. I'm sure they know his real name, but I'm supposed to maintain that. How respected they are, and like the great work they do, helping little communities, helping get their voice out there. The absolute like home run they hit absolutely every year at D-Day, and to go to this field, which was, and I really want to go. I'll tell one of the stories, but just a field that was like ultra cool. Yeah, I did have a cool marker, and I felt I needed it too, right? I wasn't going to abuse it or anything. I'd seen videos like when Nightmare played, and other people played there, and it's like, there's a train there. There's 2 sections of a train. There's an ambulance. There's a plane. There's a city bus.
Wow.
There's a pretty well set up gas station. They have real signs. Like, what's the pizza they sell here again? What's that brand? Greco? No, not Greco.
The gas station. I kind of want to hear about that. That was when I was.
It's an Irving gas station. So it was an Irving sign there, and the hotel was.
Amazing.
Yeah, the hotel was the Travel Lodge, an actual brand, whatever it was, and it was really, really cool. It's like I'm inside a train and angles everywhere, an ice cream truck. And
that reminds me of
Mirabelle, yeah, Mirabelle. And it looks small, but it's because there's so much there. And they're built, and they've got some old fields they used to play on in the woods that they kind of let go fallow, as they say, go wild for a little bit. And now they're starting, because now they can recarve it out for woods ball. And it's like great weather, great people, obviously.
Was it hot? Was it as hot as it was hot here? It was super hot yesterday. I was cutting trees yesterday. It was today that you went. I was cutting trees today too, actually dying.
Oh, it was about 20. What's 27 degrees, Court, for our American listeners?
Probably about 85. Yeah.
About 85.
Yeah, so we had about the same. Yeah, that's hot to be balling in. That's hot.
Well, I mean, I had these like, where do we get that? Costco, like freaking jogging shorts on, pants.
Yeah.
So, but I had the purple haze on, and no gloves, nothing on my neck, because I'm just going to do this. And I got hit twice. I played 3 games, and I got hit in the neck twice.
Oh, that's terrible. It seems like you always get hit in the neck when you don't wear your neck protector.
Yeah.
So it is with me.
No, interesting. Interesting. Well, we'll do a sneak peek. Why not? Because I'd like to hear Jeff and Connor.
They've been pretty quiet.
They've been pretty quiet. I think they're a little rude,
Did you get some drone footage?
I got some drone footage, and
I can't wait to see it.
And it can be pretty windy up here, but I'm on the coast more. So when I went there, it's like, okay, and got some good drone footage. I didn't go too risky on it, but I didn't go too high, but you'll get the sense I was up fairly high and you couldn't see everything because it's just so many moving pieces.
Nice.
The first 2 games are, I think it's 15 minutes, unlimited lives. And then the last 5 minutes, it's 10 minutes. Then 5 minutes of, okay, it's TDM.
Mm-hmm.
And even if there's people left, I guess they just blow it. And it's the warm-up game. You think about it, you get there, you get hit, you go back and forth, you do that. And it's like, that's a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
It's an absolutely great idea.
It's Army Globe style. That's how we always used to warm up on our first games.
Yeah.
Just constant back and forth.
Yeah. Well, didn't they used to do don't pass center for that?
No. Well, I mean, I'm sure they did sometimes,
Oh,
but
okay.
it was always kind of a vote, depending on who was there. If there was a lot of rentals or something, then yeah, maybe. But if it was a bunch of the guys, I always love doing large flanks on those games.
Mhm.
You just stand there and take them out at their spawn.
Yeah, just a great field, like paths in the forest that are well worn down from everyone playing on it. So this way, it's just, I don't know, it just fits. It fits well because just over the years they've figured it out. And
What's the ground like? Is it grass or is it like gravel or
there's
like,
grass in area, gravel in certain areas too, because it's kind of a little town in the middle. And of course, I in the woods, which is where I went to hide. The third game, they had the 2 games like that where it's 10 minutes and you switch sides, and you did the 10 minutes last, 5 minutes last, is where you're hit, you're out. Last man standing, it's a free for all. So you start in the middle, they block it down to the town. They say, okay, after 10 minutes, after 9 minutes, it was a strange number. After 9 minutes, you have to get into town and within a certain barrier. And because you're constricted to this really small area, that's where the action happens.
Right.
If you win, you get a nice prize. And the winners of this event that they have every weekend are invited to have a grand tournament at the end of the year where they face off on it. So I'm sitting there. It's like, there was a good turnout. I think we're talking, there might have been 16 players out there, at least.
16 players played a free-for-all?
Yeah,
Wow.
So it's like, oh my God, like I don't know any angles. I know nothing.
Right.
So it's like, where am I going to go? It's like, okay, I'm going to go in the woods. And I run out there. And then there's a rental, a girl, somebody's girlfriend that was playing obviously didn't really want her to be there because what happens is they say go and then you have 30 seconds to get somewhere and then they start it. And oh, by the way, when they announce the games, it's a pre-recorded thing they have blast out.
No way.
That's really cool. You'll hear it in the video. It says,
awesome.
Yeah, we're starting this game, and it has the drill instructor from Full Metal Jacket. Like,
no, it doesn't.
Yeah, he's saying, get ready. Yeah, it sounds just like, Lee Emery. That's right.
I forget his name, but yeah, Lee something.
Lee Emery?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so they blast that, which is kind of cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's actually a neat idea. And kind of immersive with that. But what happens is for this one, it's like 30 seconds and you ended up in the corner. Like I said, there's this girl who clearly doesn't want to be there and it's about to take off. And it's like, look, I won't shoot you. Just don't shoot me. And she's just cowered in the corner.
Oh my God.
But there was a couple of, they've got some fields, they got their Connors out there. They're Charlie victories that just will get you.
Yeah.
And they're good players at that field. I did have a great marker set up by the King, and of course, and great to see Brad out there. He just got married recently in that, so I'm glad.
Nice, congrats.
Took the time to do that, and
they were really excited. I was watching their podcast. It was just a few days ago, and they were really excited. They weren't sure if they were supposed to tell that you were going to be there. They kept saying, "Oh, we're going to have a special guest." But then at the end of the show, they're like, "Yeah, Andrew's coming down." And Brad was like, "I think it's Saturday," and King's like, "No, it's Sunday." And he's like, "Oh, I don't know." But yeah, they were really excited to have you down. Did it remind you of how was it like compared to when you went down to was it New Mexico to play there the first time?
Oh, New Mexico! I got my ass kicked because I was playing against real soldiers. You know?
Yeah, but like going to a field that you just have no idea about anything.
Oh, it was. Oh, that was the reason I love that. Is, well, first of all, I'm playing with my son-in-law, which was really cool because he was a real soldier in that. He's a great guy in that. It's like, okay, you're on my side. But I'm looking out and it's like it's desert. Everything's the same color, and there's this. It's a beautiful field. And you're sitting there going, oh, wow, this is really cool. It's like, no, you've got people trained to hit you. to kill you.
Yeah.
And going through that and just your heart beating, it's like this is really cool. This is great, watching war movies as a little kid.
Yeah.
And getting to do it when I still got some time left is it's just a blast,
Yeah.
And like I said, my son-in-law was there, which was extra cool. I'd love to play with Connor down there if we ever get down there again. And maybe this little guy back here, I can roll my wheelchair on the field and play a game with him, man.
There you go. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, he's already sure fast enough, that little guy going around this place.
I can't wait to see, I don't know when you'll get the footage out, but I'm really excited to see some stuff from that field, because I love the whole aspect of the themed, like you said, the hotel and the gas station and stuff. And when you said gas station, my ears perked up, because when I first got the idea of wanting to start a paintball field over here, I was talking to Miranda about, fields and stuff and what we would do. And it's like, yeah, obviously we got to have like a tire ball, like Warzone, because you got to have something like that, like a hyper ball, speed ball type deal. And we're talking about this and that. But one of my favorite ideas was a gas station. And it just reminded me of like a Call of Duty.
Oh, I knew you were going to say
like
that.
a Counter-Strike or something like that, where, yeah, you can play team deathmatch on it, but it would be really cool to play something objective based. You have or like I was in my head, I was thinking like the old like Wrong Turn gas stations. We get that decrepit like gas station with the apartment in the back with the 2-bay garage and an old truck hanging out halfway out of one of the beds.
Like you're painting a Scooby-Doo image here.
Yeah,
for sure.
exactly. and that's exactly what I wanted. So when you said that gas station, I just love that themed kind of stuff. I mean, because you can just plot buildings all around everywhere and whatever, but when you actually make something immersive like that, it makes, I mean, obviously kids probably get really excited about stuff like that, but like I love that kind of stuff.
Well, they had a crashed plane, which is cool. A lot of fields have that, but it was really cool. But then I noticed there was a stuffed, what is it, Jeffrey the giraffe, who was the mascot of Toys R Us.
Oh, really?
Whatever his name. Yeah. No, it's not
Oh.
Epstein. No, he might have been to Epstein's Island, because I'm not, he never denied it.
That's true.
So the mascot for Toys R Us is in a tactical vest, and he's strapped onto the front of the plane.
Oh my God.
So they'll announce you'll be in the middle, and I guess your sides, and then they'll announce you got to rescue Jeffrey. So the team's got to scramble, get him, then pull it out. They had a truck where you got to deliver the loot or take the loot out.
That's
and
awesome.
It's like, okay, so like that's why it's like I don't mind talking about the field tonight a bit, because we're gonna talk a lot, especially with the King explaining stuff. But it's like the field, every nook and cranny is there for a reason. It's like that's pretty freaking cool. And my daughter got to go on the field with me for the first time, although she observed, conscientious observer.
I will try next time.
You'll try.
I almost thought we were going to get her at Lancaster. I almost thought we were going to get in there.
That was shocking me, to be honest. That was shocking me that she wasn't going to do that.
I don't want to ruin my shoes.
Yeah, she didn't want to ruin her shoes, but they got ruined anyway. Shit.
Later on from something else.
No, she had the nice gear on, of course, the nice dye ref shirt. She had a brand new mask, a brand new ref's mask.
Yes.
JT, it's like I like the feel of them, but they don't mount the camera on them. But anyway, she looked like she knew what she was doing out there, and she got a bird's eye view of the that final game where the free for all. I actually managed to take 2 people out,
Nice.
and then just. And I tried to do I figured Connor's going to watch these videos and say, you should have went in and tried something, whatever, especially with that 10 minutes unlimited, right?
Right.
So I took some risks out there, and nearly ate shit once, but yeah.
When you have a speedball marker in your hand, it does something to you. It gives you this little extra confidence boost that you might be able to just absolutely murder everybody in front of you.
It's true. I mean, it was mechanical, but still, it's as fast as you can go, right?
Oh yeah.
And I mean, as soon as I know I have range, it's like that little window that with a TMC, it's like maybe I'll put 2 or 3. It's like, no, let's throw 15, 20 in there and see what we can do. And sure enough, a couple of times guys jump back. And I did legit hit someone, by the way, in case they're going to bug me that the old man didn't. I said I got to hit at least somebody. I got team killed once. Yeah,
By who?
good apology. Another one of the girlfriends that attended there. I'm so sorry, and it's like I was making an epic run in midfield to get behind a car, and right off the shoulder. It was actually a hell of a shot, and I don't know what she was doing that far in front of me.
Jeez. So next week, I'm really, really, really excited to get back to Warzone. What is it? The first, I believe.
It is the first. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so excited for so many reasons. I want to see the guys, the guys who didn't make it, to Lancaster, and obviously the ones who did make it. And I missed the outing. I want to say, like, I might be wrong. I know I missed the outing right after D-Day, but I feel like I missed one before it.
That was
too.
a rain one too. Oh, you did. I think you had a family thing happen.
Yeah, I don't have as many games at Warzone yet this year as I'd like to, and I just want to get back to the our roots.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a great day, and I can't wait to see everybody and just shoot everybody.
By the way, one thing about Moncton Paintball, even though we're going to have a little jab about that going forward, is real good community feel. The King.
He's an entertainer. Him and Brad.
Oh, they're awesome. And like I said, I don't think these guys realize it's like, you guys have these guys that play with you, how important they are. Like, and so many people who do this hobby. But I'll send something on Instagram. I'll post that about what happened when I went to the field today, and I realized the King is literally a big shit there.
Oh yeah,
in the best way, of course, the best way.
I'm sure he's an absolute masterpiece of a man.
Yeah, but no, we have it after D-Day. We get one game in. Usually we get two, and then usually it's two, and then people go on vacation and stuff. But we did have some rain. We're very happy to have Lancaster, and I know it interferes our home field. We love it in that, but this is the time of year I really love where we start going into that. Maybe we delve into something here. We got Ballin' for Boobies coming up, and we'll see where the road brings us, and as long as it can financially be sustained.
Ballin' for Boobies is a must. It's a must. Anybody who's listening or listening to later, if you didn't make it last year, it's so funny actually. Owen, he's not here right now, but I sent him a message last year, like 3 weeks before we were going to Ballin' for Boobies, and I was just double checking on everybody who voted that they wanted to go, and I'm like, hey Owen, I was just checking to see if you and Adam are still in the Airbnb at the golf course, and blah blah blah. And he never answered me on there, but he might have got a hold of me on Discord or something. I just get a message the other day from Owen, and it says, yes, we're going. I'm like, what the hell? What does he mean, yes, we're going? And I open it up, and I'm reading this message from me to him. I didn't look at the date, and I was like, am I drunk texting or something? Because it was like, hey, man, do you guys want to go to Ballin' for Boobies? Yada, yada, yada. I was like, I don't remember asking people yet. Then I look at the date. It's 2025. So I did get an answer from Owen 1 year later.
The good news is he's coming.
Yeah, the good news is he's coming last year. But I'm assuming that means they want to come again this year. So that's really exciting. We should maybe start getting into some little bit of advertising.
We got to have that. We got to have the Nasty Boys and
yes.
News. I mean, those are the podcasts I just like listening to these guys talk.
Oh, they're great. They've been doing all kinds of stuff. Johnny's been very busy, him and the guys. They rebranded their team a little bit and tightened everything up. And of course they got their speedball stuff, but yeah. And they're doing a party bus, or it might've been this week. I'm not sure. It's like a party bus, but it's for breast cancer. And they go out and they hit all these bars on a party bus, and all the money, goes towards that. So it's great to see what they're doing, and that you see a lot of people do it, and they'll do it once, and it's a lot of work, so it kind of wipes you out, and you're like, man, I don't know if I can do that again next year. I remember 1 week after Ballin' for Boobies, Johnny in the group chat talking about what they're going to be doing for next year, and it never stopped. That ambition, that drive never stopped, and that's what you need when it comes to stuff like that, event coordinating and stuff. You need someone like that and a team like that that's really ambitious to just keep that going all year.
Absolutely.
I'm so excited to see what they got cooking. So yeah, we'll definitely have to have them on the show again for sure. I missed a few messages here. Lee and Dave were talking about adding a gas station at Lancaster, maybe.
Yeah, Lee seemed to have a pretty cool direction on what's going on back there. I don't know if that was just him with a credit or all the boys contributing, but yeah, that would be cool. I mean, even today it was like one gas pump, but it had a big like oil tank to the side behind the building as well, and a doorway where a car would go. So I mean, it was cool, immersive with that.
Nice. Dave wants to run his Defender on the first.
Dave wants to run his Defender. No, we're not running the Defender, Dave. No, not with Hope. I mean, come on. We got Junior coming out soon.
When is oh man, he had to ask me that. I don't have the schedule in front of me, but it's like the third week in October, I believe. Don't quote me on that. We'll get this set.
We'll set that up with it. Also, I mean, like I was mentioning before, it's like the vacation season at that, as you can see with me here. But after a break in that, as we need our therapy back, and I always have the creative juices going. I know Mike certainly does, but now that we're back on more of a better schedule, not better schedule, but less intense changing
Sporadic
schedule.
Yeah,
we can put that back. And by the way, I saw Bradley Odell at the field today. He was editing some videos. He makes really good shorts.
Oh, absolutely.
And seeing him in there, showing me to him, a lot of good work in that. And you can see he's got the vision. It's like, I like making videos. They're long and boring and that, but that's fine. But like to do something like this with the right music and the way it pops and edits, it's really great stuff.
Absolutely.
And I'm always hearing Brad on the podcast and just doing such a great job at MC, and just go out there and hack around the field and talk about
the energy
like
for
that.
it.
Yeah, and he still had our D-Day patch on his little table he has up there. So that makes
nice. That's awesome.
Great.
Oh, it sounds like you had a blast. I can't wait to hear more about it. That's going to be we'll get the king on here, and you guys can jibber jabber more about the day.
There we go. I'm going to actually fire out a couple of podcasts, because next Sunday we'll be talking about the day before's games, as you mentioned, and just going out there. I think we'd just go with the flow.
Yeah, I think that we might have to alter. I'd still like to do. We had, I don't know how much we've talked about it, but try to do some kind of big game. Might have to alter some of the games a little bit, because we thought we had a map that we might not have fully done this year. But I'd like to maybe start playing in like a fall time big game. We get 20, 30 guys out there and utilize the entire Warzone map.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, not giving anything away, like a lot of scenario games, you have like a series of battles it's chopped up into. And the current script, so to speak, that Connor put together, which is very cool, the lore behind it. Even if you're just there to just shoot, you don't care about the lore, just give me my armband.
You're still going to have fun, though.
You're still going to have fun. The lore is great. But the amount of scenarios he has, it's like it was pertaining to, like you mentioned, part of the field. And but we're going to actually have fun. I'd like to actually record it as us talking about it, not releasing it right away till maybe after, and trying to do a little compare how we thought something would work. But his scenarios that are drawn out as the field changes, because they don't maintain the field for us, they're constantly revamping. It's been a while since we've been there. We have to see, okay, what's changed? Do we have to revamp this? I still think we can pull off a good number of the scenarios and have fun. And maybe if we go out to play for 4 hours, that'll be for an hour and a half, 2 hours. And the rest of it, you just run around and the usual shenanigans.
Hell yeah. I vote this weekend we utilize Tireball regardless of how many people are there. I'd like to get on a
we could tag team, or we can play Pokemon on that one.
I feel like I don't think I've played on Tireball once. Oh, except for when Connor's girlfriend was there, we had a 2v2.
Yeah, it was kind of a
it was like a warm-up match. Yeah. So I'd really love to get on there, and after going to Lancaster and doing the woods ball thing, we should do a mini big game with the 3 maps, like the Edge of Tire Ball, Village in the woods. I just want to
You
get
know
in
me,
there
I'll never
and
argue that one.
just
Never
do
argue
some
that.
cool stuff. So yeah, let's do that.
All right. Okay. Well, we're cutting it short here tonight. Just the two of us jibber jabbering. And no, it was a good one. Schedule's getting regular again, and enjoy your summer if you're throwing paint around or not. And you didn't comment on my V2 of the pickle hat. We got the OG, just my wife's, by the way. Connor stole it for D-Day.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
It's a very popular hat, so I've got my own now. Which, yeah, there you go.
Love it.
I look like a Muppet. Okay. Mike, thanks for taking. I don't have to thank you. You enjoyed doing this as much as I did.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll let Jeff and Connor do all the talking next time.
Well, I'm glad you had fun, man.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
awesome.
good stories, and we're gonna make some more stories next weekend, so that'll be cool.
Perfect.
Okay, everybody out there, thanks for listening. Shout out to everybody. The 2 fields we talked about today: Lancaster Paintball, Lancaster, Ontario, and Moncton Paintball in Moncton, New Brunswick. So, the name of the town, the name of the field, easy to remember, both great places. And like we mentioned, we'll be talking more about Moncton next time. A lot of intensity gear.
Yes.
Everywhere. My daughter pointed that out because everyone's wearing intensity even out there. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Thanks to Intensity and to our home field Warzone Paintball. We're coming home.
Yes.
All right. Thanks for listening. Remember, at the end of the day, it is just a game.